Good afternoon, Mom. My name is Hana Chirina Kishukansana, your next reporter, and this is my assigned task about Article 4 citizenship. So, ang Article 4 citizenship na siya ay Section 1. The following are citizens of the Philippines. First, those who are citizens of the Philippines at the time of the adoption of this constitution. So, katong citizens sa Philippines nga naa sa time of adoption of this constitution. So, two, those whose father or mothers are citizens of the Philippines. So, katong naipapa og mama nga citizens sa Philippines. Then, three is those born before January 17, 1973 of Filipino mothers who elect Philippine citizenship upon reaching the age of majority. And so, sa 3 is katong gipanganak before January 17, 1973 of Filipinos mothers. Then, nga naga-elect og Philippine citizenship. Then, 4 is those with naturalized in accordance with law. So, katong mga tao nga gikan sa pagpanganak is dito na sila nagpuyo or nagasunod sa law nga gi-implement sa anak nga country. Section 2. Natural-born citizens are those who are citizens of the Philippines from birth without having to perform any act to acquire or perfect their Philippine citizenship. Those who elect Philippine citizenship in accordance with paragraph 3, section 1 hereof shall be deemed natural-born citizens. Katong mga tao nga gipanganak sa Philippines without having to perform any act to acquire or perfect their Philippines. So, ang tawag ato is natural-born citizens. 3. Section 3. Philippine citizenship may be lost or reacquired in the manner provided by law. So, ang Philippine citizenship, pwede siya mawala or ma-reacquired depende sa kanang gina-provide nga laws ana nga country. Section 4. Citizenship of the Philippines who marry aliens shall retain their citizenship. By their act or omission, they are deemed under the law to have re-announced it. So, example, ang citizen sa Philippines is nakapangasawa og kining taga-Amerika. Then, ang iyang sundon nga citizenship, labi nagdito na siya magpuyo is katong lugar nga napuy-an sa iyang bana or iyang napuy-an muna na ang iyang citizenship. Citizen na siya ato nga lugar. So, munang sa section 4. Section 5. Dual allegiance of citizens is inimical to the national interest and shall be dealt with by law. So, kung dual allegiance of citizens, kung duhang imuhang allegiance of citizens, kintahay, citizens ka sa Philippines, then citizens po ka sa Amerika, then nana siya bad effect sa national interest and shall be dealt by the law. O kailangan na nga ma-actionan na sa law. Munang sa section 5. Next is Article 5, suffrage. Section 1 sa suffrage. Suffrage may be exercised by all citizens of the Philippines not otherwise disqualified by law who are less 18 years old of age and who shall have resided in the Philippines for at least 1 year and in the place wherein they propose to vote for at least 6 months immediately preceding the election. No literacy, property, or other substantive requirement shall be imposed on the exercise of suffrage. So, ang tanan na right para mag-vote. Pero, depende sa kanang gi-implemented nga law sa pagboto. Then ang edad nga pwede na makaboto is 18 years of age. Nga ginatagaan sila 1 year in the place wherein they propose to vote for at least 6 months immediately preceding the election. So muna ang section 1. Then no literacy, property, or other substantive requirement shall be imposed on the exercise of suffrage. So walay bisan unsa nga mga requirements para ma-exercise ang pagboto. Section 2. The Congress shall provide a system for securing the secrecy and sanctity of the ballot, as well as a system for absentee voting for qualified Filipinos abroad. So ang Congress naga-provide sila og system para ma-secure ang mga ballots, as well as a system for absentee voting for qualified Filipinos para ma-secure kung unsa to ang kanang gipang boto, dili mabalaan sa kadaghanan kung kana mo ni ang giboto ana, para makuan ang ma-secure ang safety sa nagboto. Then the Congress shall also design a procedure for the disabled and the electorates to vote without the assistance of the other persons. Until then, they shall be allowed to vote under existing laws and such rules as the Commission on Elections may promulgate to protect the secrecy of the ballots. So bisan disabled and illiterates ka, dapat ikaw jud ang moboto. Og dili dapat ka magkuan og mga assistance person para mo pili kung unsa imong iboto. Dapat ikaw ra jud mismo ang magpili kung unsa ang imong pilion nga person nga ibot. Mo ni ang sa section 2. Next is Article 6. The Legislative Department. Section 1. The legislative power shall be vested in the Congress of the Philippines, which shall consist of a Senate and House of Representatives, except to the extent reserved to the people by the probation on initiative and referendum. So, ang sa Section 1, ang legislative power kay mahatagan siyang benefit sa mga Congress of the Philippines nga kanang which shall consist of a Senate and a House of Representatives. So except sa extent sa reserved to the people by the probation on initiative and referendum. So muna lang sa section 1, ang kanang legislative power kay makabenefits ang Congress of the Philippines. Section 2. The Senate shall be composed of 24 senators who shall be elected at large by the qualified voters of the Philippines as may be provided by law. So, ang Senate kay nalang siya 24 senators nga gina-elect sa large nga kanang mga qualified voters of the Philippines. So, munang section 2. Section 3. No person shall be a senator unless he is a natural-born citizen of the Philippines and, on the day of the election, is at least 35 years of age, able to read and write, a registered voter and a resident of the Philippines for not less than 2 years immediately preceding the day of the election. So, walay bisan kinsa nga pwede man senator unless kung ikaw natural-born citizen ka. Kung kanang gikan pag-anak diha ay sa pag-anak pa lang nimo diha anak ka sa anak nga country, then pwede ka ma-senator. And sa pag-registered sa kanang pag-vote is kailangan at least na kay 35 years old age kanang kabulok ka mo basa mo sulat para ma-registered ka sa voter. So, muna ang section 3. Section 4. The term of office of the senator shall be 6 years and shall commence, unless otherwise provided by law, at noon on the 30th day of June next following their election. No senator shall serve for more than 2 consecutive terms. Voluntary renunciation of the office for any length of time shall not be considered as an interruption in the continuity of his service for the full term of which he was elected. So, ang sa Section 4, ang senator na lang siya 6 years nga kanang maka-start unless kanang gina-provide na sa law. Then, walay bisan no senator shall serve more than 2 consecutive term. Ang voluntary renouncement of any of length of time shall not be considered as an interruption in the continuity of his service for the full term of which he was elected. So dili makakuan kanang dili maka-interrupt ang pag-continue sa pag-serve sa full term of which he was elected. So dili maapektuhan mo na sa section 4. Dili maapektuhan ang iyang pag-serve service niya. Section 5. The House of Representatives shall be composed of not more than 250 members unless otherwise fixed by law, who shall be elected from legislative district apportioned among the provinces, cities, and the metropolitan Manila area in accordance with the number of their respective inhabitants, and on the basis of a uniform and progressive ratio, and those who as provided by law shall be elected through a party-list system of registered national, regional, and sectoral parties or organizations. So, ang House of Representatives pwede composed of not more than 250 members unless ang law na ang nagpex ana. Then, who shall be elected from legislative district apportioned among the provinces. Kung ang law na ang magkuan ana, pex ana is pwede na siya maka-elect na siya sa provinces, cities, and the metropolitan Manila. So, muna ang section 5. 2. The party-list representative shall constitute 20% of the total number of representatives, including those under the party list, for 3 consecutive terms after the ratification of this Constitution. 1/2 of the seats allocated to a party list representative shall be filled as provided by law, by selection or election from the labor, peasant, urban, poor, indigenous cultural communities, women, youth, and such other sector as may be provided by law, except the religious sector. So, the party list representative shall constitute 20% of the total numbers of representatives, including those under the party list. So, muna ang kuan. So, for 3 consecutive terms after the ratification of this Constitution, 1/2 lang ato nila nga kanang ma-allocated to as party list representatives nga kanang ma-filled. So, by selection or election from the labor, peasant, urban, poor, indigenous cultural communities, women, youth, and such other sector as may be provided by law, except the religious sector. So, next is 3. Each legislative district shall comprise, as far as practicable, continuous, compact, and adjacent territory. Each city with a population of at least 250,000, or each province shall have at least 1 representative. So, diri ang legislative district na lang siya at least 250,000, or each province shall have at least 1 representative. So, number 4, within 3 years following the return of every census, the Congress shall make a apportionment of legislative district based on the standards provided in this section. So within 3 years, ang following muna ni ang returning sa mga every census diri na. Then Congress shall make a reapportionment of legislative district based sa standards nga ilahang gi-provide ato nga ani nga section. Section 6. No first son shall be member of representative unless he is a natural born citizen of the Philippines and on the day of election is at least 25 years of age, able to read and write, and except the party-list representative are registered voters in the district in which he is shall be elected and a resident, therefore a period of not less than 1 year immediately preceding the day of the election. So walay laing tao nga mamember sa representative, at least kanang natural born citizens ka of the Philippines, kanang diha sa paggikan pag-anak sa imuha diha na ka nagpuyo muna ang sa section 6. Then tagaan sila at least 25 years of age, able to read and write, and except the party-list representative, a registered voter in the district in which is shall be elected. So muna yang sa section 6. Section 7. The member of the House of Representatives shall be elected for a term of 3 years, which shall begin unless otherwise provided by law at noon on the 30th day of June next following the election. No member of the House of Representatives shall serve for more than 3 consecutive terms. Voluntarily renunciation of the office for any length of time shall not be considered as an interruption in the continuity of his service for the full term of for election. So sa section 7, dili daw maka-affect ang pag-serve niya, dili daw maka-interrupt ang pag-continue niya sa pag-serve sa iyahang kanang elected as members of the House of Representatives muna sa section 7. Section 8, unless otherwise provided by law, the regular election of the senators and the members of the House of Representatives shall be held on the second Monday of May. Unless kung kana gi-provide jud siya sa law, then the regular election of the senators and the members of the House Representatives shall be held on the second Monday or May. Sa Monday siya or sa May siya held muna sa section 8. Section 9. In case of vacancy in the Senate or in the House of Representatives, a special election may be called to fill such vacancy in the manner prescribed by law, but the senator or member of the House of Representatives thus elected shall serve only for the unexpired term. So sa section 9, ang case of vacancy sa House of Representatives, ang ilang special election may be called to fill such vacancy in the manner prescribed by law. So nakadepende siya sa sa gi-implement nga law. Then ang senators of the members of House Representatives thus elected shall serve only for the unexpired term. So maka-serve lang sila for the unexpired term. Muna ang sa section 9. And the last section for this topic is section 10. The salaries of senators and members of the House of Representatives shall be determined by law. No increase in said computation shall take effect until after the expiration of the full term of all the members of the Senate and the House of Representatives approving such increase. So, The salaries of senators and members of the House and Representatives shall be determined by law. So nagadepende gyud na siya sa law. Then wala dapat moingon nga no increase in said competition. So dapat di ka mag-ingon ana kay maka-affect na siya until after the expiration of the full term of all the members of the Senate and House of Representatives approving such increase. So kung mag-approve na ang kanang ang mga representative ana nga house is nice posibilidad nga kanang ma-increase pod ang ilahang salaries kung sila tanan nag-uyon or ang kataas-taasan kanang giuyunan na nga magtaas. So muna ang sa section 10. So this is the end of my report and thank you.